Every single human being walking the planet is known by their stereotype. 70% of the people who are walking around never get over their stereotype or get past their stereotype, so they don't get to pass go and collect their $200. They don't get to play the game called being a leader. We're known by our stereotype. I am a walking stereotype. A stereotype is something that occurs when somebody walks in a room, they haven't said a word, you give them the hot 7-second scan, and you know a lot about them. You know what I mean? Now, a lot you know is accurate. A lot you know is accurate. A lot you know is not accurate, but it's helpful to know that that person know that that's a stereotype. So I just walked in the room, and let's say I hadn't said a word yet. I just walked in. What's my stereotype? I'm easy. What's my stereotype?
Who's this guy?
No, that's not my stereotype. That's your question. What's my stereotype? What's the label you would put on me? Huh?
I don't know if I would label you yet.
Oh, yeah, but you would. You would and you do. You would. You would.
Looking at you, first impression.
Uh-huh.
If I was in Italy, maybe I'd say fascist if you're all dressed in black.
Okay.
But
That's very good. That's very good.
Here in the States, I say, oh, he's a laid-back guy. It's Saturday morning.
Okay. Okay. Now, what's before that? I walked in. White.
You're not young, I'll be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, you'll be honest with me. Bite me. You will be honest with me. Stand up, stereo boy. Come here. Come here. Same guy. You got that? Same guy. Thank you. We're in a stereotype together. You and I are kind of in that area, okay, except I'm a little heavier than you, right? Okay? Who are in my stereotype? White, older, overweight, white guy. Somebody once said, likes to eat. Okay, who's in my stereotype? If you're in my stereotype, stand up. White guys. Yeah. I told you we were twin brothers. You got that? Now, if I don't get past my stereotype, if you don't get past your stereotype, we don't get to talk to anything but each other. You got that? Now, it might get disguised as, maybe it's around something like golf or fish, something like that. But we only can talk, if we are in our stereotype, we can only talk to people who are like us, look at life through our lens, right? Or people who maybe are a little younger. I could talk to you, okay? And you could hear me. I would have no shot with you. I would have very little shot with you, okay? I'd have none at all with you. You got that? Because I can only operate inside my stereotype, okay? And 70% of all people, leaders need to know this, 70% of all people are actually slammed and boxed in their stereotype. So it's good to know what your stereotype is because that's what we transcend, okay? Do we have any blondes in here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've got actual blondes. We've got suicide blondes. Here's one. You know a suicide blonde? Died by his own hand. You paid for that? I'm telling you, I'd go bomb their house if I was really. You know the blonde thing? Yeah, what's the blonde thing? What's the stereotype on blonde? Dumb blonde. You got that? Rarely true, by the way. Rarely true. Maybe dingy, but not dumb. You get what I'm saying? Like that, There's a whole one I got told by a redhead. She was so great. She said, redhead. She said, smarter than a brunette, more fun than a blonde. Okay? More stereotype. You got that? So everybody has a stereotype.